Over the past few days, Russian forces have made significant progress in the Donetsk region, advancing in the area of 7 settlements, according to reports from Deep State. The Russian army is pushing westward toward Pokrovsk, a crucial logistics hub for Ukrainian forces in Donbass, and continues its offensive west of the city of Donetsk and near the administrative border of the Donetsk and Zaporizhzhia regions. Ukrainian counterattacks involving tanks were not able to halt the Russian advance. Russian forces are assaulting from 3 axes in the Pokrovsk area, attacking from the north and bypassing from the east. Assault operations are also ongoing west of Serhivka. The situation around Donetsk has worsened as well. According to Meduza Frontline Situation Analysis, Russian troops have advanced several kilometers west of Zalizny toward New York, attempting to connect with forces storming Zalizny. This movement threatens to encircle Ukrainian troops fortified in positions established since 2015. If the Russian advance continues at this pace, the armed forces of Ukraine may soon need to retreat from these positions. Donetsk itself remains under Ukrainian control, but has endured massive shelling for over a month, with attacks from both artillery and aircraft using guided bombs. The proximity to the front line has also allowed Russian forces to deploy FPV drones targeting Ukrainian armored and civilian vehicles. Deep State's Telegram channel noted on August 4th, "The enemy seems to have broken through the chain. Assault operations north of Zhelan continue. In addition, the enemy has a tactical success east of the village and is making an attempt to bypass it." Analysts also report Russian progress in the settlements of Ivanivka and Lysychne, with assaults on Ivanivka and attempts to bypass Lysychne from the south. The Ukrainian defensive crisis is intensifying in a 100-kilometer arc around Avdiivka. Following the capture of the village of Pantsir-S between Avdiivka and Pokrovsk in late July, Russian forces have targeted the flanks and rear of Ukrainian units, forcing them to abandon positions. The brewing defensive crisis near Pokrovsk, Donetsk, and Chasiv Yar is compounded by challenges in other areas, particularly in the southern Donbass. The Ukrainian commanders face significant challenges in stabilizing the situation. Russia shelling Ukrainian New York, Donetsk region with guided aerial bombs. Once Ukraine is allowed strikes on a larger part of Russia with Western weapons, our defenders will be able to strike down Russian aircraft that launch these bombs. We cannot fight with our hands tied. Ukrainian defenders are saying. An army of naked-assed ragamuffins. When the command said that you will get the equipment in Vovchansk if you can, and at the border, you shoot on drones in your underpants. Videos and photos appear on Russian Telegram channels of Russian commanders taking away and destroying soldiers' phones after Russian Duma passed a bill on the ban of smartphones on the front lines. Russian commanders can apply disciplinary arrest to a soldier for using mobile communications, posting information about themselves or their place of service, sending data about their geolocation, or talking to journalists. The Belarusian dictator understands this very well, and therefore does not want to involve his army in the war with Ukraine, said retired general, former commander of the U.S. Army in Europe, Ben Hodges. In addition, Hodges is sure that the Belarusian military, as well as the Belarusian people in general, are not interested in a conflict with the Ukrainian people.
I think Lukashenko really does not want to involve his soldiers in this conflict. He only has, I think, maybe 10 battalion tactical groups. I think he knows that they would be destroyed in days if they entered the fight, because they are even less quality than the Russian formations are. They don't. I don't think soldiers of Belarus really want to fight against Ukraine, and vice versa. I don't think people of Belarus really are interested in a conflict with people of Ukraine. So if Russia trains there in Belarus and that's it, and maybe gets some ammunition from Belarus, then I think Um, that's not such a terrible thing if Belarus is not being more active in supporting Russia.
A dog-looking ground drone from the Ukrainian 28th Mechanized Kurtz Company. China's new hybrid air-underwater vehicle. Neja Sea Dart is a hybrid air-underwater vehicle with a tail and vertical takeoff and landing. It can vertically take off and land from land and water, move in the air with the lift generated by its wings, and smoothly cross the air-water interface. China uses anti-aircraft guns to seed clouds in dry and desert areas. Instead of firing conventional ammunition, these guns are loaded with chemical mixtures, primarily silver iodide, which are aimed at inducing rainfall from clouds. For the end, the Boeing 747-400 is the only heavy wide-body aircraft that can get up to 45,000 feet. No other aircraft can fly that high weighing this much, not even the newer 747-8 version. From Captain Silver 747.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.